Alright, welcome back to Dark Souls. Oh, I guess I can't cancel out of that. Alright. So, this time, we're gonna be heading on over to... I know I talked about going over to the catacombs last time, but, and I'm still going to do that here soon, but I realized that, for anyone who maybe doesn't have the Master Key to get the magic sword I have right now, maybe I should show off, how you would, under normal circumstances, get a divine weapon. So I'll go ahead and show that. And I have the faith requirement on this sword, right? 14 faith. Yeah. And I believe, because we'll see here in a moment, how you would normally get a divine weapon. I'll talk about it here when we get to it. I don't think you need a faith requirement per se. We're in a new area. This cool little forest area. It's gotten much darker, even though it's very clearly daytime up top. Doesn't seem like it's daytime down here. It seems like it's almost nighttime. Ow. We have these weird little tree motherfuckers. Did it say we were in the Darkroot? Okay, Darkroot Garden. Yeah, this is where we're at. So this area is called the Darkroot Garden. There's a path we can go this way, and a path we can go this way, but we're gonna go this way right now. Ow. Kill that guy. See if we can get a Oh! Oh, wow. I don't know if I realized you could see that before. Yeah, you can totally see that thing up there. That is a boss we're gonna come up to here in a little bit. It is called the Moonlight Butterfly. Very interesting boss. Come up to this little area. You can see there's a man walking over there. He just now aggroed onto us. Ow. Heal up real quick. Purple moss clump. We'll go ahead and read the lore on that. Where is it? Medicinal purple moss clump reduces poison buildup. Cures poison. Poison builds up in the body, and when it breaks out, it causes gradual damage over a period of time. Poison can be exasperating, so be certain to carry the needed quantity of these moss clumps when destined for an afflicted area. Now, I'm not actually sure if we can get poisoned in this area, at least naturally. I believe the only way we've come across we can get poisoned yet is the rats. We got the blood red moss clump. That's for bleed. Yeah, bleeding builds up when attacked by sharp blades or spikes, and once triggered causes severe damage. The skeletons we fought in the graveyard, those guys can cause bleed. But one of the big reasons I wanted to come over here was to get this item. Oh, I lied. Sorry, it's not that item. It's that item, which we'll get to here in just a little bit. But yeah. It is called the Wolf Ring, and it shows off this thing that we have called Poise. I haven't really talked about that, actually. Poise. Ability to receive attacks without breaking form. That sounds kind of complicated, but basically what it means, is that when I get attacked by something, you know what? Let's put a pause on that real quick. So we come up to this door, locked by some contraption. Now, actually, what opens this door is the Crest of Artorias that Andre had in his inventory, the thing that cost 20,000 souls to get. I'm not going to get that right now, but that allows us to circumvent a large part of the forest. It's kind of like the Master Key, right? It allows you to circumvent areas if you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing and you buy this door, there's quite a party on the other side. Now over here, doesn't seem to be anything, but there actually is something. And it's right here. This is the first illusionary wall, or illusory wall in the game. Now if I hit it, it's accompanied by that sound effect, and boom, there's a hidden bonfire behind here. It's a little crazy, but you can see this bonfire without knowing the door's there. If you were to come over to this edge and maybe look around, you could pivot your camera around and see it. You might be able to hear the bonfire on the other side. I can't. I don't have the game turned up loud enough, but I'm not sure. So the only path we can take, besides that one back there, which we're going to leave for right now, is this one. This one's the closest one to the bonfire. We're going to take this path. And it'll also let us show off a little bit about that poise. Now see, there is a bit of an ambush in here. As you can see, these little things right here are enemies. They're little tree men. These guys probably have a name. I don't know what they're called. Probably something to do with like Darkroot citizens or something. I'm not sure. I'll have to look that up, because off the top of my head I don't know. Now actually, how you would start this ambush is you run in here not knowing that those guys are in the ground. And you pick it up, and boom, they jump up out. Now the unfortunate thing is, because I've activated them by activating that ambush, that means that they'll be active every single time I run back down through here. They will not be back in the ground. I'm pretty sure that they'll already be standing. So anytime I run back down through this hallway, I'm going to have them attacking me. Here we have another fog wall. Reverse the white light. Not into a boss fight. It's a very pretty area. And it looks like there's someone laying over there. See, we have these very pretty flowers, these glowing flowers. I don't know if there's any confirmation for this, but I always thought of these glowing flowers as something to kind of trick you. They kind of look like items from far away. So maybe to get you to be like, oh, what's over here? Because as you can see, there is actually an item up over... You can't really see it. Right there. You can see that item through there, and see it looks very similar to the light from those little flowers and shit like that. I always thought that was maybe a mechanical way of tricking you a little bit. What the hell? Oh, hello. So we'll show off a little bit of poise. I don't have much poise, so we see when he hits me, I stagger. That's a grab attack. I didn't want to be hit by that. When he hits me, ugh, you see, my guy, he basically, there it is. I flinch when I get attacked. And that's because I have very little poise, right? Only have 5 poise. That's nothing. And the only poise I have comes from these gloves. Yeah, they have 5 poise. Poise is with heavy armor. You know, it's the idea that I can get hit and I cannot react. So this has no poise because my armor is pretty light. See, it only weighs 6 pounds. I have no poise here at all. No poise. This has 8 poise because it's heavier. Not much heavier, but that poise is good. But see, the armor doesn't look very cool. I look like I belong in Neo. But I don't really like this armor. This armor probably also has some poise. Yeah, it has 12 poise, but it's much heavier. Also, doesn't look very cool. I still got light roll, but not really a fan. What I was coming to back here, though, is you can see it looks like tree branches, but it's not tree branches. Oh god, he can poison me. Oh god, I haven't been hit by one of those things in a long time. It's a little snake man. Weird 2-headed snake guy. I haven't been hit by one of those in a long time, so I actually forgot that they could poison you. But there's a lot of different paths we can go in the Darkroot Garden. This opens up and will take us to the boss. Maybe you can see the tower. Fucking trees running my way. Guess you can't really see it right now, but I'm trying to get close to aggro this sleeping giant over here. Okay, here we go. These are the Stone Moss Knights. These guys are no joke. So I'm just gonna blast them with lightning. Ooh, that didn't do very much. See, he just casted a spell on me that makes me move very slow. And, oh god, I can't roll. Uh-oh. But, see, the spell doesn't last that long. That spell is called Tranquil Walk of Peace. It essentially just... It might as well just add 500 pounds to you, because then you can't roll and you can only walk. Yeah, those guys are a bit of a problem, but they're cool. We'll learn a little bit more about them when we find their armor. And then we're coming over here. We can see we could probably go past this tree. And ho, this tree is attackable. And if you kill it, it opens up a bit of a hidden path. Not quite an illusory wall, but same idea. So we'll head down here. This is the path to that ring that was across the little, the little ravine. We have another little enemy type. He's this weird frog pancake man. Again, I'm sorry, I don't know the name. I never got any of the guidebooks or like design works or anything, so a lot of the names for stuff in this game you wouldn't otherwise know unless you have those. I mean, you could go look them up online, which is just what I'm gonna do. But, like, yeah, that's what I mean. I never really bothered to learn all the names for everything. Unless you learn them in the game, right? Sorry about that, I was taking a drink. Here's a piece of the pillar. Trying to see... I think there's some more stone knights in here. I'm trying to walk a little slowly. Those guys, they're not that much of like, an issue. But if you're not used to... Yeah, see? There's one right around that corner, but we're gonna wait. We're gonna head up here. This will lead us to the ring. You can hear the running water, probably. Cool little bits of audio, you know, atmosphere, you might say. I like that. Hey, guy. We're gonna deal with you. See, his armor looks very cool, and he's covered in moss. So he's very old. Yeet. Woo. Goodbye. If we get real lucky, we'll get his sword. His sword is very cool. I've used it before, and there's this goofy ragdolls. Yeah, now this is what I wanted to come up here for. The wolf ring. This is a very, very good ring. We're going to switch off this blue tearstone ring. Wolf ring. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight. The wolf ring belongs to Artorias the Abyss Walker. Artorias had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a greatsword. So, you remember we had 5 poise? Now we have 45 poise. So this ring adds a flat 40 poise, and that subtle, well, I guess it's not really subtle, but little effect on my body. It looks like I'm bursting with DBZ energy, almost. So that means that things that attack me, I'll have more of a chance of not flinching. Now a big-ass stone creature, like the Moss Knights. Oh, God. That scared me. I was looking at the recording. Now see, if he attacks me, I probably will still get my poise broken. Because these guys are real tough. Oh, God. I shouldn't have tried to roll. I'm a fool. Damn it. Shouldn't have tried to roll. Shouldn't have done that. Red tearstone ring. I don't normally... Oh, shit. I forgot to rest at that bonfire. Damn it. Alright, we're just going to run back. But this will let me show off a little bit more of that poise stuff that I was talking about. And, because those little broccoli men, the little tree guys, they probably don't have much, poise damage on their attacks. Oh, I guess also you can see underneath my stamina bar that little picture of the armor with the silver arrow up. That's also to indicate that I have something on me that increases poise. So we'll let this guy attack me. I bet I won't move. Yeah, see, now I'm no longer flinching from his attacks. Which is cool. I actually tend to wear the wolf ring a lot, especially when I'm wearing really light armor like I am now. Because this armor set I have right now, this is a set I wear for most of the game, because I just love how it looks. The hard leather set. There are definitely some sets I'm going to switch to just to show them off, but this is definitely one of my favorite sets. Let this guy come over here. Lightning! Ooh, that was pretty strong. Stand up. Let's go. Okay. Blood red moss clump. Those things will come in handy. Ooh, blooming purple. Okay. We should definitely look at that. So this is a much rarer version of the purple clump. This also restores toxin. Toxin is basically poison dialed to 11. It's much faster. Takes away much more health. It'll fuck you all up. Yeah. These regular clumps won't even do anything against poison. It's only these ones. These will come in handy later. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think the items the item description kind of points this out. It says poison can be exasperating. I'm fairly sure that when you're poisoned, I have a minor debuff to my stamina regeneration. So my stamina regenerates a little bit slower when I'm poisoned. I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's definitely a thing in the later games. So it's probably in this game. We've rested. We don't want to aggro that guy over there. We want to go this way. And these guys will probably be standing. Yeah, see, they're all standing now. Hello. Deal with them real quick. Hey guys, hey boys. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Give me some moss. Yeah. Okay, no moss. I don't think these big trees respawn either. Yeah, okay. They don't respawn. Gonna head back down here. We're gonna get our souls. We don't need to head back up the way with the ring. So, one less moss knight we have to deal with. I know that those little frog guys can drop, I can't remember what they're called, but it's just a consumable item like the moss clump, but it increases how fast my stamina regenerates for a short amount of time. I can't remember what they're called. I never use them. They're mostly for like PvP and stuff like that. That's what I know them from. When I used to watch like Boroboro and Peeve and shit, PvP back in the day, they used to use those all the time. Get this guy to stand up. Just gonna preemptively strike him. Oh, nice. Nice reflexes, guy. Try it again. Damn it. How about you try it a thrice? That's what I thought. Let's go. What? Oh, shit. Let's just heal. Let's just not even mess with it. Oh, you fool. Give me your sword. Damn it. Alright. See what's over here. I haven't really been talking about the lore for this area. I will here in a little bit, but it's like there's not a lot to look at comparatively in the area that we are at right now. There is Green Blossom, that's what it's called. There is in this area, but like because we can't really see many of the structures right now, all we see is the forest. I don't really have a lot to like visually base it off of. But this area was once a kingdom in itself called Ulasil. That's gonna sound like basically nonsense right now, but you know that's kind of how deep the lore goes in this game. We haven't even heard the name Ulasil yet, I don't think. But this area was that kingdom. That's where structures like this come from. You see, you know, what would this be for? Probably for that big ass bridge, which meant that at one point there was infrastructure here. You know, people were here. They built towers and structures and all that jazz. And we're gonna head up so we can see that. I do actually want to be human, so I'm going to rest at that bonfire again. I want to be human for when I come through here, because there's another NPC summon. It's not Solaire, but it is someone. And we will show that off here in just a minute. I'm going to run up here. Come sit down. Reverse hollowing. I don't know if I want to kindle here right now, because I don't think I have much humanity. Yeah, I don't have much humanity, so we're not going to kindle. If we die, we'll... You know what? I'm so indecisive. Yeah. Might as well. Might as well. I mean, if it becomes a problem, I will literally just farm for humanity off screen. So, I might as well just show off all the shit that I can. I mean, this is going to be a pretty... it's not going to be 100%. But for most of the things that you need to get going, it's going to be pretty damn close.